Hi, I'm Pat Barra, and I'm here in Neotech, World Not Found, and I need to check something real quick. One moment. Okay, continuing here. Just had to figure out my headset there for a moment. Continuing to do what I was doing here in Neotech. I will check the recipes. The recipes aren't working. I will see where I left off though, and see if I am able to continue here over here. Excuse me, I believe this is where I was going, this direction, towards the electronic blast furnace. So starting off with the LV steam turbine, our first goal is to convert our steam into power with our machines. We could do this by making the LV steam turbine, which produces 32 EU a tick. To transfer the power of, out of the turbine, you'll need to use cables. The right cables for LV power, silver, copper, and tin cables are all LV cables, and they will, can pull a total of 256 EU a tick. If you need more, you should use different cables to make separate energy networks. Using each of the different cables, you could transfer up to 768 EU a tick worth of LV power. Okay, so starting off here making the LV steam turbine, I do have a basic machine hall somewhere over in the chest here. So we'll grab that and keep looking at the recipe here. Need an analog circuit and 2 motors, tin cable, fluid pipes, and tin rotors. So analog circuit board, I believe this is the precursor to the analog circuit, as in it is in the recipe for it, and it is. So I will grab that like I did and put it in the recipe once, in the crafting bench once I have everything to make the recipe. Need resistors, an inductor, 2 capacitors, and copper wire as well. So I have 2 resistors. And that's about it from this chest. Copper. Looking for tin. I think I had some in here. Yeah, tin cable, copper wire, and basic machine hall will also be needed. Store the items in here. Off to this side until I have everything to craft them there in the engineer's crafting table. Tin rotors I should have, and did I say motors? I was aiming to say rotors, so said rotors and thought motors after I looked at the motor. Then Do not need to say rotors again. In any case, I have a motor here to look at. I had the copper wire and the tin cables and the steel rods somewhere. So 3 steel rods. Actually, I need 2 motors, so 6 steel rods and redstone as well. I will grab the tin rotors on my way over there to the redstone. Need an amount of this redstone that I do not know the exact amount of. So I think it's like this to make these magnetic steel rods. Okay. And like this. And the rest of the recipe I need to remind myself here using this picture, copper and tin. 2 motors made. Might want to make a lot of these rotors here in the future. But anyway, before I do so, we'll check the production of these furnaces. They are still running. So, yes, they are furnaces. Excuse me, furnaces. Continuing over here, I need to make the analog circuits. So, capacitors is all I'm missing. 4 gold sheets is all I am missing from that recipe. So gold somewhere around here. Here? Oh, this is bronze. Where's my gold? Gold is over here. Raw gold. I will macerate this gold here first for any of this stuff gets macerated. We'll throw it in the chest up here though to process further. I could test out this omnidirectional hopper over here and see if it pulls out items, so I could have a little more storage from this. Macerator. Maybe if I place this the other way, it'll pull out items. Yes, okay. But that is pulling out items, and I also need food. So I will grab food quickly from the kitchen. Really starving. Well, not all the way, I guess. 4.5 starving. Health bar points. And I will eat a beetroot, as well as some carrots. By some, I mean 2. A strawberry. And a steak. So I will start off with the beets, then go straight to the steak, and have the carrots next, and the strawberry last once I have somewhere in my HP bar to do so. Continuing here, we'll take this gold out and process it further in the blast furnace, excuse me, bronze furnace, to get the gold ingots that I need over for that recipe in there. It's as though this needs more coke dust. Some in here. We'll coke dust in here and let that mix, and continue here to grab my gold ingots in a moment. I need one more for this recipe, and I'll let this gold dust turn into gold ingots. Meantime, I will continue to the steel compressor and grab my gold plates once they are processed, all 4 gold plates. This way, and put them in here. Oh, what does that create? Gold sheet metal. Interesting. Anyway, what is the exact recipe here for the capacitors? See, there's like this. So 2 capacitors, 2 resistors. Oh, I'm missing an inductor. Um, so for the inductor, it's a steel rod with copper wire all the way around. So I do have all the resources to make that somewhere. Here. Just 1 steel rod. This way to make the inductor, and put that up here. Analog circuits, 2 motors, basic machine hall, 2 rotors, and 3 more components in this crafting recipe. 1 more. Ah, fluid pipes. It was the other way around. So that goes over there. And I have the fluid pipes in my handbar. So LV steam turbine, better than solar panels. Also quest completed, LV steam turbine. So I will collect my rewards for that. 2 redstone batteries, experience, and 8 motors, conveniently, so I don't have to craft motors here, for at least 8 of them. There is an LV storage unit off to the side here, and depending on how hard these redstone batteries are to craft, I will do that right away. First I need more tin cable. So I have tin wire, and if I remember the recipe here, it is something like this. Yes. I also need more rubber sheets now. But before I do that, I will compress alloy ingots, battery alloy ingots to be exact. Thought a creeper blew this up, but then I remembered that I placed the components over here. So please and no thank you. Thank you over to the steel compressor. It'll compress half of my battery alloy ingots, and continue back to the recipe here to See how many I need. I need 2 batteries as well as a basic machine hull over this way, which also needs redstone batteries. Excuse me, also needs redstone batteries. So I will need a lot of these. So we'll curve all these plates here in the steel compressor in a moment, like so. Let that process, and take a look at this steam turbine. Consumes steam and produces 1 EU per millibucket. So this is where my coke is going to be made. Like so. So the coke should go to steam boilers. So I will expand this area a little bit in order to plan out the layout here. And some room to work with to do so. Shooting. Right off arrow. Continuing here. Yeah, creeper doesn't walk up behind me. This steam drill slowed down or something. Oh, the steam drill also goes through gravel and dirt. Other materials like such. It's good to know. It's a multi-tool. I don't think it's an all-in-one tool, but it is a multi-tool. A shovel and a pickaxe in one. Even here, there's going to be a lot of gravel falling here. And over here. So I will break a lot of this area. Endermany over there, and I do hear a skeleton still shooting at me. As well as phantoms. Up in the sky there. We'll block this off over here in order to not have water flow into the house. Continuing here. We'll also need to make some inventory space to work with. It's good that I figured out how to use my backpack like that, as it is more efficient and saves me time in organizing inventory quickly, like putting my inventory on the quicks. Move forward here. I will fight off the hostile mobs. There's some long arm zombie. I was all the way up here while you were down there. This zombie or a skeleton? Fallen knight. Okay. Take your text for it. And fight off this phantom. This one phantom. And continue lighting up the area over here. So I don't have to deal with hostile mobs as much. And I might do something over here. I do like this terrain down here. And I will try to repurpose it for the house and make it a part of the house. Perhaps I'll have some storage tanks down here in the future. So I will make a sign so I remember to do so. I have all the ingredients in my inventory. So I will do that quickly here. Excuse me. So I do not forget to do so. Wait a second. It's jungle wood. Need planks. So. And kill this enderman. I still need ender pearls for future uses in this series. So continuing here, we'll designate this area for storage tanks. Yep, storage tanks. Designated area. Continuing here, we'll go back up to the house and continue excavating. More room again. Do this. And need more backpacks to hold this inventory space. For now, I will continue here and break the wall up to that torch there, going this way. So it's as though I need more water. And after excavating this area, I will go back to crafting. And I'm thinking the blast furnaces will go in this area. Well, I will make this square and put the blast furnaces on top. I'm thinking since the tanks are going to be down there and the coke is over here, I will process synthetic oil in the blast furnaces and have that synthetic oil go down there into one of the tanks. Don't think I need multiple tanks of synthetic oil as of yet anyway. So that's what I will go with, and somewhere along the way I'm going to need to make a processing center for raw synthetic oil. And I'm thinking I might make a level under this level. So excuse me, I'll call this the first floor. So the basement, until I go another level lower, then that'll be level 0. Excuse me, floor 0. So continuing here, to put more stuff away into my backpack, and I will name this floor just so I have consistency on how my house layout is laid out. After I finish going all the way to this wall here, and I think I might need to block this area off, or at least break some of these entry points that mobs that are hostile can use to run at me in my house and cause damage to me. Do not want that and or need that. So continuing here. I'm almost done. And after this, I will quickly run over this direction, grab some water, put up a sign over here that this is the first floor. Over here. Main grow floor, first floor. So, continuing, need to some inventory space. So while I'm here, put away the stone and some planks, sticks. Although I do need torches, so I will grab those torches on the way back. Over this way. Torches in here. Grab a stack. And continue here. Over this direction, put away this rotten flesh. Go and pick up this stone and put a torch up here and up here for the time being. And block off this ceiling until I fill it later once I have the marble to do so. But until then, that will have to do. So continuing here, I need to think about where exactly I'll have the steam turbine. So this is coal production and this is blast furnace. The boiler room. We'll have to, whoa, what's going on? My character kept running forward there. And couldn't stop until that stopped. Anyway, continuing this direction, I need to figure out where I put my steam turbine. And as I was saying, the steam boilers need to go somewhere where there is eventually going to be coke. I'm using jungle logs for the time being and other wood. Um, but I will need to take the coke from these coke ovens. And I'm thinking I will go up with the coke ovens since there is blast furnaces that need to go in this direction. So I will go perhaps one more row of coke ovens up to here in this direction and up. So there will be 12 in total. And then the steam blast furnaces in this direction. Need more signs. Where did I put my signs? Here's one. It's over here. Here's another sign. Put this stone away in here. And continue over here. Designate more areas so I don't forget now that I'm planning the house here a little bit. Might as well do so in an organized fashion. Steam blast for the oh, for no, messed that up. Oh, what was that? Hold on. I want to see something here. I was looking at the EMC value. Anyway, now that I saw that, grab some torches. And it's going to be something here. Oh, right, I needed to put the sign down. Blast furnace area. Right here. And some more torches down in these dark spots. For this direction as well. Okay. And what was I going to do? So steam, the boilers. Okay, so the boilers need to go somewhere where the bricks are. Excuse me, the coke ovens are to be fed coke eventually. So perhaps underneath in the basement area. So the piping will go underneath and connect everything. And the low voltage steam turbine will be connecting to other machines here. Is this from the same mod? Modern industrialization? Yes. So going to read about this electric blast furnace. The electric blast furnace is a multi-block design for smelting using LV energy. It also required for smelting, but AU spits dust into aluminum nuggets. This multi-block is a 3x4x3 shape with two hollow layers of cupron coils in the center. The top and bottom layers are made of heat-proof machine casings and, of course, the hatches to provide power and bring items in and out. The next page shows an example of a completed build. So, might upgrade my blast furnaces to electric blast furnaces. So, we'll hold this area off until I am able to make electric blast furnaces over here. In any case, the LV steam turbine needs to go somewhere where the steam is going to be produced. Steam is going to be produced under here, and just take low voltage. Yes. Excuse me. So, since the blast furnaces require steam, LV power as well, I'm thinking I run all the power underground of this first floor. So I will put the LV steam turbine underneath here. Just thinking how that's going to go. What does this require? Just steam. Okay. So I'll pick this back up and go underneath where the steam blast furnaces, the steam generators, the steam boilers will be, the steel boilers will be other types of boilers as well. All the boilers that make the steam will be underneath, which is a power source, as well as the LV is going to be there as well. So continuing here, I will make the ceiling too thick to work with, or the floor. I'm underneath now, so I'm calling it the ceiling. And it looks like I ran out of water. So I need to grab more water and then come back to mine here. There we go. I want to carry a bucket full of water. I think I have some fluid tanks here to carry around as a buckets that are filled with water somewhere. I'll start with this one. Empty it out. And continue. what I was doing down here. So just create an area under here. Also, looks like I need more food again. So I'll grab some food here once I need it. If I am not healing up or I am completely starving. I do have food in the kitchen, so I don't have to really worry about going and foraging or hunting for it. So starting off with this area, I will try to plan this accordingly. So up here is where the division line is between the coke ovens and the blast furnaces. So I need to put away some of these resources here. Grab my healthy steam turbine. And I'll put it in the middle here on this line. Over here. Just to have a spot for it so it is in its place and start working off from there. I'm not moving it. This is where it's staying until Creeper blows it up or something like that. Then I will place it back if it is not destroyed in its same spot. Continuing, I need to designate this area power. Room. Okay. And for the time being, I'm not going to have a staircase here. We'll just pillar up. And come back there once I have more things to place. Continue here. Grab the ingredients to make batteries, like so. What else is needed? Tin cable. Tin cable. Tin cable. Are these supposed to be sheets? So I need to be sheets. So I'll let those compress into sheets. Grab some gold out of here. And empty out the rest of these furnaces and other machines. Fill this up. Continue the process of making uncooked steel dust. And continue here with my battery alloy plate. All 6 of them. And that's 8 batteries. I think I need more batteries than this. Need more steel machine casings as well. Okay, I'll start with the steel ingots and throw them all in here to be compressed. We'll also grab the rest of this and put more uncooked steel dust in here to be processed. Top this off. Go grab some more resources. Get strawberry in the meantime. Continue here to grab uncooked steel. I have uncooked steel over here. Or did I have it all turned into ingots already? I have had it turn all into ingots already. excuse me, have had it turned into dots already. Do have some in here though, so we'll take that out and continue here. These resources. Go. Get that process and run over to these steam blast furnaces. One of these is iron. What am I missing here? Just processing. Not processing. That's steam. Oh, this is iron. Good thing I saw that and checked. And solved the problem after I verified what it was. So continuing here, back on topic. We need more batteries. So looks like I'm going to need to make more battery alloy ingots. And this is uncooked steel. Okay. We'll put this in here. To be processed, and it looks like I need to process this oil as well. Let's process both at the same time. Once this kicks in. This is processing. No, fluid seems to have priority in here. Or at least the corner might have priority over the spot in the side here. The edge. I need this synthetic oil to make rubber sheets, so I will do processing this uncooked steel and make room for it to go in here. To remember, the synthetic oil goes in here and then paper. So I will go collect some sugarcane, because I do need that for the paper. And I might need to expand my sugarcane farm here to step up production in the future. But for now, this will have to do as don't have the dirt with me. I think I might have some in my backpack. 7 dirt. Yeah, I will do that later. So heading back to the house, we'll need to figure out a good spot for that sugarcane. Perhaps this area will be sugarcane. I will flatten it out and put rows of sugarcane in here to get started. Nothing automated, just hand-tilled farm. picture thing here. So all this into paper, like so. And where was the rest of my paper? Oh, I had some paper laying around here somewhere. Put this away. And kill this Enderman, and then go and find more paper laying around somewhere. It's in my backpack. No, it's not in my backpack. So, where is it? Where did I leave my paper? I'll have to think about that while I go over and grab my food. I will cook 8 of these up over here and eat some salmon. Continue here to the watermelon. A watermelon. And a cookie. And I'll have a glowberry later and some trail mix once that time comes. Anyway, continuing here. Paper has to be in one of these chests. Over in this direction. If I have any left. I need to make some room in my inventory for later. No paper in here. Those are books. Empty map. Enchanted books. Perhaps I already used my paper. I don't see it here anyway. So, going off of that, I will, that's what I have in my inventory. And also would help if I had an omnidirectional hopper to create more storage space so I don't have to keep running back to these steam blast furnaces and restocking them, as well as emptying the outputs for the time being. And in the future, I'm hoping to use item pipes that I still don't know how to create. In any case, thought those were smelted, excuse me, compressing already. Didn't take out the last steel plate. I need to grab my steel something to make steel gears, rings, and bolts. So I have one ring and I have bolts. So like this, make one gear, and like this, I will make one steel machine casing and continue with this recipe to make basic machine hall. Don't think I have the analog circuit, so I'll mass produce a bunch of analog circuits here. So I'm going to need to compress all this gold all but one. To be exact, as I need 2 for each one of those recipes. And we'll put away this gold ingots in here. Take this gold ore to be processed in here. And take this tin out of here and put it into processing as well. Copper into here as well to be processed. And this iron as well to be processed. I do need some iron. So that solves that. I need a bucket now. Put my bucket away. I think there's another one in here somewhere. Here. Need the bucket for this. And the paper to go along with it. So paper to here. I wonder if I spread these out, it'll make the process faster. Those 2. No, that's how many are created per one paper. So continuing here, I need more raw synthetic oil. Do my recipes work? No, the recipes do not work. Water and coal dust, perhaps? I have some coal dust around here somewhere to test that. And I have a bucket. So water and coal dust make black dye. So that is not how you make raw synthetic oil. That would be too easy. Perhaps there's a recipe somewhere around here. Here? Carbon dust. So coke dust is what it needs. So I do have some coke dust around here. Let that process, as well as fill this up with some more water to do so. And then after that processes, I will grab the raw synthetic oil and put it in the steam blast furnace. So while that does what it needs to, this uses 1 and this uses 100 millibuckets. So it might need more water. Just fill this up all the way. And go from there. So continuing, do what I was going to do. I was making resistors, capacitors, and analog circuits using those. So I need redstone and I need steel rods. So redstone right here. little bit of redstone. And I will make 7 magnetic rods. Start off with, and go from there. We need more steel rods. So I need sticks to make a hammer. Over here. One of these chests. Some sticks. Run back over here and create a iron hammer. Okay. And make some steel rods over here. 2 more. Like that, and then copper wire and tin cable makes motors. Oh, that's not what I was going for. Should have looked at the recipe. Continuing to the analog circuits. Copper all the way around. Well, I have magnetic steel rods for the future. And 1 inductor. We'll grab more copper wire as well as make more of it here in the wire cutting machine. This isn't supposed to go in here. This is supposed to go in here. My mistake now. Take this out. And process this stuff properly over here. And this needs to be turned into plates first before wire. In the steel wire mill. So we'll also need tin. Do I have any more tin? I do have more tin. So back to the furnaces, let that smelt up, and grab these copper plates, turn them into wire. Need a lot of those. So top this steel compressor off and wait for that to process while I take this raw synthetic oil over to this steam blast furnace. Oh, that's the output. And put it into the input here to be turned into synthetic oil. I have the whole process here going, and I will clear out this area. I do not need this anymore. I dropped those bricks. Oh, they're over here. Okay. Also fill up the floor here. With some mangrove planks that I do not have. So need to be careful here not to fall in and get stuck here while don't have the resources to get out. Although I could teleport. Continuing here, I will take this, put in those steel ingots to be turned into steel plates, and continue back over here. Make more inductors. And I need more copper wire to use up all of these steel rods. So I will do that first before moving on. I want a surplus of inductors here just to have on hand for future crafting. So excuse me, for the time being, I will go and chop some mangrove trees and go from there to to the house here to finish up some of the floor here. And in the meantime, that'll all process, as I think it'll still be in render range. Or what I meant to say was it will still be in range for it to be generated still here and be processed in the machines. So I need to go to Woodcutter's Landing over here and go from there. Looks like Time to Leaf has healed up a little bit. Mended, I should say. Yep. Over in this direction to chop some mangrove. Where to start? I don't want to go too far in this direction. And not have the stuff be processed back home. Excuse me, back at the house. As it is not a home yet. Don't remember what the prerequisites were, but it's not a home yet. Tell you that much. I'll chop these mangroves around this lava. In order to stop the forest from burning here in the future. I'll dig straight down. And continuing here, I'm going to aim for this vine. And go up here. Continue my way to another tree. And another one somewhere over here. And perhaps two more to satisfy my mangrove plank need for the time being. Okay, that's enough. I will pick up these resources to use as fuel in the steam boilers to save me some time in terms of gathering for the future. A little bit anyway. This stuff doesn't provide all that much fuel. So continuing here, back to the house. Yeah, this only provides 2,000 EU a tick, same as the sticks. In any case, we'll top these steam boilers off with them. Sticks in here, mangrove roots in there, and mangrove propagule in here. And quickly fill the floor up over here before moving on to the rest of what I was doing in the crafting area over there. Torches around. We'll light up this area better in the future. Hopefully there are some lamps or something that I can put in the ceiling to light up the floor here from a distance of 4 blocks. Anyway, we'll also fill the floor up here. Might as well to complete this area at least. Here. Like so. Okay. Torch there and continue here. To do what I was doing, I was processing stuff over here. So wire, plates, ingots, and raw synthetic oil. Why did it stop? Oh, it's still processing. Okay. So it didn't stop. Put this in the mixer here and put some paper in from over here. Remember that. And I wonder if this will mix two things at once. No. Okay, so this will be first and then this. In any case, I will continue processing this raw synthetic oil into synthetic oil over here. Keep the process going, eat some glowberries. Have the trail mix ready. Okay, what was the next thing I needed? More copper wire. So I have that. All the inductors have been made. And now some resistors over in this direction. So I need fine copper wire and that coal dust. So that's what I needed the coal dust for. I'll take the coal dust, some fine copper wire somewhere around here. I have 4. And I need more. So I believe that is just copper wire in twice. That I'll process, not all of it. a little bit. And continue back to this recipe. Over here. Paper. Paper was other. So I still have some paper. Somewhere. Here. And over here, we'll go this way. Find copper wire. Coal dust. Some resistors. Need the rest of that fine copper wire. There we go. So, plenty of resistors here. 48 of them. And I will continue with what I was doing. That'll be enough resistors for now. And need something else. Capacitors. Oh, it's copper wire. Okay. So more copper wire in there. And gold plates. That's 14. Where'd they go? 18. Make 2 more, and I will do that. Once I have the copper wire, I will process more copper here and get that copper wire once I take these copper plates into the steel wire mill over here. Put away this fine copper wire. And we'll grab the analog circuit boards that I need for the recipe over here. I have raw synthetic oil in here that needs to be processed. So I will fill this up and leave nearby to remember to do so. So copper wire over here, 2. That is all the capacitors made for my needs at the moment. For the time being, I need to put away this gold somewhere in its designated chest in here. And lapis was over here. So we'll go up here, put the diamond dust with the diamonds. So starting to organize my dust a little bit instead of just having an all dust chest. A little bit at a time, you could say. Throw away this tin and continue here in a moment. Excuse me. Okay, back at it. Over here. The analog circuit boards, resistors, capacitors, inductors, and copper wire at the bottom. So I do need more copper wire. So make that here, right here. And what else can I do in the meantime? Put this into processing up here. And the iron dust isn't supposed to be in here. Did that again. I did with the copper. In any case, it's in the right spot now. So check the furnaces here. Kill this zombie. And continue over here to top off the steam blast furnace. Good thing I heard that zombie. I would have done some damage to me in my armor. I don't need that. I want to save on resources and health as well as food to put the gold into processing. Right here, up in this chest. What else can I process? Perhaps the steel ingots into plates. And it looks like I am starting to run out of paper. So it's time to go check on that sugar cane again. While all this stuff processes. It's at nighttime. No, it's daytime. We're running over here. The water. I go. Sugarcane has not grown fully, but it'll have to do. As I need some now. And while I'm over here, I can grab some food to top off the kitchen. Have some inventory space to do so. I don't know how much inventory space I have, but hopefully that's enough to harvest this entire farm. I have carrots over here. Oh wait, no, this is where the watermelon goes. Go. I need to put away some of this food in the related items. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to harvest this entire crop. This time around. Strawberry there. Eat a strawberry, perhaps? No. Wolfberry. And a grape. more room and harvest the rest of this. I need more room again. Here we go. Pick this up and continue. I think there's some kiwi over here, amongst other food items. So, anything that could fit in this backpack or no? Well, I'll put the dirt down and continue from here. Dirt over here, till that, and some strawberries. Oh wait, that's not tilled. Now it's tilled. Some strawberries and one grape down there. Excuse me, one strawberry, one grape in there. Farmland. Continue here. There are some wolfberries here. So I will get rid of the moss carpet and continue over here. Could do this and grow some of this. Here we go. Now I'll head back to the house. Looks like there's some more items over there. Oh, well, my movement didn't cancel. Teleport. So, in any case, heading back to the kitchen here. Put away the farm. Ingredients. Got potatoes. And the rest of these. I'll have to clean out my backpack so I have more room to work with. Not that sugar cane. Yep, did the sugar cane thing again. Tried to put it into the chest when I already said not the sugar cane. So the backpack needs processing over here, and the rest of this over here into this chest. And the rest of this to the same chest as well. Okay, where was I? Over here somewhere. Need tin wire. So we'll compress this tin. One stack of it at least. And I will continue with this sugar cane over here. Make some paper. Grab the rubber sheets. The paper in here and grab the synthetic oil out of here somehow. Over here. And in here. This way. Go. Synthetic oil here, using all my liquid storage devices. Go. Perfect. Now I can put away the steel tank somewhere. Put it in the chest over here. my 6-spec, excuse me, 6-spec. And put the mangrove planks somewhere. Put it in here. Building chest. Or whatever it was called. Stuff I need to make machines and house related items. You know what? I don't like that. I will put these logs over here with the rest of these chests. Their own chest. I did. So I'm continuing here. I need copper wire. So here's the copper wire. There it goes. Need 10 analog circuits, ran out of capacitors. So I'll leave this recipe in here for now and continue with what I was doing. Where was I? Somewhere over here. I have everything except the tin cable, I believe. I have, oh, actually I have just enough tin cable to do so. So, see if I have everything here. Need to make the basic machine hall. Have everything to do so. Tin. Redstone batteries. And do machine hall. Something else. Does recipes work? No. Ah, I have to look again. Analog circuits. Oh, I don't have it on me. So that's what it was. So continuing. Steel, machine hall batteries, and tin cable. Basic machine hall. And for this, LV storage units, I will need to put these here, put the batteries here, and the basic machine hall in the middle. I have exactly enough to do so, as I have run out of batteries. So quest completed, LV storage unit. I also get an LV storage unit as a reward. Storage units allow for saving EU for a later time, just like the generators. They handle the same EU rate as their tier. There we go, 2 now. And we'll go down here into the power room and put the steam generators over here and the LV storage on this side. Currently, do these connect? Don't think so. Maybe they do. Don't know. So that is connected. So I need to power that with steam. So I might move one of these steel boilers and see how that works right away. And then later move stuff around. So steel boiler, need some water and some power. Put those in first and continue to a water source. I also need a bucket of some kind, or I will grab my food tank from over there actually and use that over here. Also, I do see this raw synthetic oil buckets. So I will fill this up in here and continue back over here to see this operation in action. So I fill it with water. So that is filled with water fully, and the LV steam turbine is fully powered. That was fast. Seems very efficient. Does not connect directly to the LV storage units. So knowing that, I will grab some wire. What kind of wire was it? Oh, no. Silver wire, maybe? Tin wire? I have some silver wire over here, so I will use this. Excuse me, copper wire. So the copper wire is LV rated, so I will use this since I know that. And to break this while pillaring down. Okay, continuing here. I'll lay this wire around here. Oh, it's in the back. Okay, go. So, what's going on here? You need a lever or some other kind of redstone source. You need to do more reading. To transfer the power out of the turbine, you'll need to use cables. The right cables for LV power, silver, copper, and tin cables are all LV cables, and they can pull a total of 256 Neotech. If you need more power, you should use different cables to make separate energy networks. Using each of these different cables, you could transfer up to 768 Neotech worth of low voltage power. It doesn't tell me how to transfer it, it just tells me how to transfer it. Oh. Is it underneath, perhaps? Right here? No? What's going on here? So these are outputs, and these other sides are inputs, it looks like. So I will try to make this not loop around and wire it properly, like so. There we go. Now that is being powered, and this is being filled with low voltage energy. excuse me, low voltage EU. Now low voltage energy units to be exact. We'll continue here. I don't remember placing this block, might have been an Enderman. Excuse me. Continuing here. This is all operational. So what is next here? The polarizer. The polarizer gives a magnetic charge to various items. This is primarily useful for making magnetic steel rods. So this will save me on redstone. What does it take? Inductors, tin wire, tin cable, and basic machine hulls. So I do have everything to make this, so I will do so. Once I put some plate in here to be turned into tin wire, I'll put all the tin plate in there. And make this I will need steel bolts and steel ingots and steel plates. So steel rings. Where's my hammer? It's over here. 6 rings, and into here they will go with the rest of the steel components to make these steel gears. And I will make 3 steel machine casings to start off with here. How's my armor doing? Still has some durability, so it's still doing its job. And I will make 3 basic machine hulls. Once I make some redstone batteries and some cable. So I have redstone, I have tin cable, I have analog circuit, I have battery alloy plate, so in order to do this, I need more battery alloy. In order to make battery alloy, I need battery alloy dust. To make battery alloy dust, I need to mix lead dust and antimony dust in the mixer. I'll grab this out of the mixer and run over here to grab the antimony dust, and we have battery alloy dust. We'll quickly put the antimony dust in here and the battery alloy dust in here. Take out this iron, put away the iron, continue back to this iron, and put away it as well. And continue here to the lead chest. This department somewhere. Over I already have dust, so that saves me on time in terms of creating lead dust using the macerator. I do have tin dust though, so I will smelt this tin dust and take away the tin ingots that have already been processed. Do I have an available furnace? Not yet. I'll take out this tin wire, put it in here for storage. Here, and this copper wire. Go in my boat. And here. That's everything for now. Put away these steel rings and bolts and steel plates and ingots. I do not think I need those anymore, at least for this recipe. Eat some trail mix and continue here. So I need to reprocess this coal and continue here with the tin dust over here. Once that is made, I will put the tin dust in here. So I think I have enough redstone to make these batteries. Also have the rubber sheets to make this tin cable like this. Make a lot of it and take the battery alloy ingot here. It takes longer to smelt. Never mind. It takes the same amount of time to smelt as other ingots. Just seemed longer at first, probably because I'm focusing on it and that's what I need. So continuing here, I will now put in the tin dust and continue here this way. Use this crafting table. So redstone. Oh, I need curved battery alloy plates. So those go in there. These tin plates to be processed in the steel wire mill into some tin wire. And I will put away the glass. Sugarcane needs to go somewhere. Put it in here for now. And continue to process other things. I need more furnaces, it seems. Won't be making more for now. As so I'll be moved. And it's just a temporary setup, and I don't want to make it too large so that I don't get stuck here doing one thing. Right here. Need to compress these again. And once these are compressed, I will need some more ingots, so let that process in there, and the tin dust can wait. Put the tin dust away to clear out my inventory as well as the rest of this tin. Into the chest it goes. Continuing here, I need to grab this, and how does this battery look like in the recipe? Wait, why do I need batteries? For the basic machine hull? Yeah. So, redstone and the tin cable. So, there's that. And just the battery alloy plates now. In a moment. So, don't have the paper to make more rubber sheets for the time being. So I will go and make more space. I think I might be able to get a food tank by putting this in here. No? Maybe in the inputs? Is this the inputs? How does this work? This is the inputs. I place it somewhere. Why can't I place? Oh, I can place now. Can I do what I was trying to do then? Place in here? No. So, don't have the fluid pipes on me. How do I get the fluid into that large tank? Don't know. I will teleport to the house and go with some fluid pipes over to there and test out if I am able to put fluid into them. Like so. Take a wrench out and do that. It is draining. There we go. Take my tank now over to here and see if I can do this. Like so. There we go. That is now what I was asking for earlier. Over there. And perhaps I could do that over here as well. This is the item input, so this goes over here. And I forgot to build this, what I originally went and grab to the mangrove planks for. So I will fill this before doing anything else. Continuing here, raw synthetic oil, fluid pipe over here, and it is now draining into here automatically, filling. So continuing here, we'll also refill the uncooked steel here and in here, like so. So this is all stocked up with resources and processing. So that's everything for that. I'll put another torch here and here. Edit the area. And continue what I was doing. So now where I was over here. Basic machine hall, redstone. The alloy needs to be compressed. So while that compresses, I will get rid of this recipe as I don't need those tanks anymore. Now just empty the ones I have over there. I did with the one. And continue over here to get this recipe ready for some batteries. We'll make 9 of them. Excuse me, here in a moment. There we go, 9 batteries. And take my tin cable back to here. I need 3 more batteries. What am I missing? Curved steel? No, curved battery alloy plates. So I need 3 more batteries. So 12 more curved steel plates. Oh, there we go. That'll be perfectly enough for how many I need. And what to do with this tin gas? We'll just put it away for now. Have a storage chest filled a little bit. And continuing here, I will also put away this iron plate. Don't know where I got that. Anyway. Could also put away the water in here. To have ready for the future. Do need more antimony. Process this gold dust in here and in here. Okay, now I have the battery alloy curved plates. Make the batteries and continue. I'll leave these tin cables in there for future batteries, as it seems I'm going to need a lot of batteries. So something like this, and I don't remember. I guess I can do this. Find the recipe. About 10 on the bottom, and an analog circuits. So do need more tin cable. I grab the tin here. We have some rubber sheets, and I will also need analog circuit. I do have analog circuit. I have 9 of them, so that'll be enough. First start by making some tin cable over here. Go. It's enough tin cable for now, anyway. Analog circuits. Did I need to make that many redstone batteries? Well, I have them now, so they'll be useful. Continuing here. Inductors, tin wire. So inductors over here. Those. And continue over here to make the polarizer. Like so. Here. And tin cable. As well as a tin wire. Excuse me, tin cable. What it is. It looks like there's a zombie coming and a fallen knights. Continuing here was making something. It was a basic machine hall, and it will be something here in a moment. I figure out the recipe. Tin wire, and it is now a polarizer. It's one recipe, parentheses +2 to rule them all. So I also completed the quest there, and the quest rewards are basic upgrade, 4 of them, experience, and a basic machine hall in return. Machine speed up goal was reached. That's an achievement. So the polarizer needs to be powered using LV. So not down here. Needs to be powered up here somewhere. Where will be my LV power stuff? I'm thinking for now I will just power down there in the power room, and later designate an area for LV stuff once I have more LV machines, or I choose to automate the magnetic rods and other things. So I know how many other things can be made with the polarizer. I'll go from there, I suppose. Continuing here, I need a all-in-one tool. I don't have any iron on me. So this way to make tool right here, like this. Wait, no, that's a hammer. Just use my steam mining drill right here. This and polarizer. We're on top, out of the way. For the time being, it is not being powered. I think the input is on the back. Test this out, I need a steel rod. It's total time. Yeah, looks like it is being magnetized. So that is one magnetic steel rod and another one coming right up. Looks like I am able to increase efficiency there by polarizing a lot of things at once. We'll go this way. If I two upstairs somewhere. Go around. Side. Okay. Low water in here. Water. here. Line to here. And go this direction until I reach the other entry point I made. A little dark here. So light up the way I go. I wonder if I will hit that command somewhere. Not sure where exactly though. Oh, here it is. So we got just enough room to get over here. We'll block off this area as so, and over the stuff like this, and continue here. Some more torches. We'll do 2 torches so I can pick up the rest of this. Well, that was enough. So continuing like this, and back up to the surface I will go. And continue from there. So that's the polarizer. So now I need to make these heat-proof machine casing to make this electronic blast furnace. I need one to complete this quest. Get access to the electric blast furnace. So in order to do so, I need Invar. And in order to make Invar, need Invar dust. Invar dust is made using iron and nickel dust. So I have nickel. Before I go anywhere, I will put away these resources that I mined here. Actually, I'll put them over here in this chest. The rest of them anyway. So put some of these planks down here. Out of just use regular coal. It's out of coke. That's what I had in there last time. It's not a. That's the right coal. Over here. All these like so. More plank. what I was doing. For its bar, I need nickel, which I have, and there's some here. So take this lead out, nickel dust in there, and I will process this copper for the time being, and take out this. So many resources to go here. Don't have any iron dust. So to begin here, I will give you my gold. Over here, sulfur dust. Over here, and the lead dust. Tin. Over here, wire as well. Steel here, steel related items. Conductors go in here, and the rest of these products that I made, some ingredients. To clear up some inventory space. I think these go into LV machines. In any case, continuing here, I will process this raw nickel in here first, then this copper, then process, fill in this gold, dust. Then I will continue around this corner to see if there's a skeleton. Seems as though it is above or below. I do not see it on the minimap though, so I don't know where those sounds are coming from. Excuse me. Continuing here, I was somewhere along the lines of making Invar. So how is my nickel being processed? Relatively all right. Copper in here. Excuse me. And the coal dust was for something. Don't remember what. So I will put it away for now till I need it. I do need to process iron as well, so we'll take this raw iron and process it all into iron dust. You this out and load the nickel in here ready to be mixed. It looks like I need to refill my raw synthetic oil over here. It should automatically drain each time. Looks like it did. So in here, check on the steel production. Looks like we need the refill of uncooked steel dust. Here. And in here. So there's enough of that. Excuse me. Looks as though there are some other types of signs that I've never seen before. These hanging signs. Don't know how to make them though, so yeah, I was thinking of putting one here over the kitchen, saying kitchen. Another time then. Perhaps I will put a sign that says, put up a sign that's made out of hanging. Put up a sign that is hanging. The best way to say that. Don't have a crafting table over here. I do have one over here though. Okay. Another couple of signs. Over here. Put up in kitchen sign. There we go. Do that when that time comes. And hold on to these signs. I might need them. Continuing over here, I do have some iron dust now. So I will put that in here. Allow that to mix into Invar dust. And this uses 1 nickel and 2 iron. Excuse me. I will run down to the quarry and see if there's any more ores here that I could grab and process. Over in here. It looks like there's some. And this is still active and still powered. It's still gathering resources. It does not look like it is gathering any more resources. So this area might be mined out. Although there is coal over here. So not sure how this works. Oh, it's out of drills. What kind of drill was it? These drills. Seems to be a phantom on its way to me. I'll try to kill it or avoid it. Both. As there was another one. Excuse me. Continuing here. For these drills, I need to figure out how to make this without using EMI. So over here. No. Is there a recipe in here somewhere? In any case, we'll need to figure out how to make those drills in the future here, as I don't have necessary recipes to figure that out, I don't think. That they are in here. Anyway, continuing over here, we have some Invar to smelt up. So we'll do that in here. I want to put a roof over this or some kind of dome to block off any phantoms and or creepers. Or other mobs that might do damage to my machines. Phantoms are just in the way in terms of knocking me off the edge here. I suppose other mobs could do the same. In any case, I have iron here that needs to be processed. And copper, gold, tin, redstone. A Euxit ore as well. And coal. So continuing here, I need that Invar. So while that smelts up, I will check and see if I have any more. Here I do. I'll put this in here to be used up. And also clean up some of these pipes back here that aren't necessary. There we go. Cleaning the area up little by little. Eventually this will be a flat, open balcony space and have a dome over top. Continuing here, what else can I do in the meantime? Maybe prepare for this. So I need to put cupron nickel, cupron nickel wire in the polarizer. And how do I make this? Okay, so I need cupron nickel, cupron nickel, and to make that I need the dust form, and the dust form I need nickel and copper. So I need a lot of nickel, and I didn't get any nickel from the quarry, so there's a little left here. To do so, I will need copper dust. I have copper dust with me. This might be enough. Might not be enough either. What else do I need? So I need a lot of nickel. That is something I do know. And can't check the recipes to figure out what ores provide nickel here in the macerator. Excuse me. So I will just process what I have and go from there. I have 12. Excuse me. And I'm thinking I might restart the engine here for the game to work properly and go from there, since I don't have anywhere to go from here necessarily. Found the tech tree anyway. So yeah, that's what I'll do here in a moment. I refill these completely and put away the dust and dots of steel. So will be right back. We'll grab a screenshot here. And continue to do so. Okay, back in the world here. Time to test recipes, and the recipes are not working. So try again. Continuing here once again, the recipes, and again, they're not working. So now I will start my computer and see if that helps and fixes the problem. Yep. Okay, back in the world now. World not found to be exact. Time to see if the bugs were addressed. And no, the recipes are still not working. So what to do in the meantime? Invar smelting up, and I believe I can at least complete this recipe. Need an Invar gear. So I think I have a ring here. Do. And over here, cannot hammer the Invar. I need to put it through here. 4 of those, and we'll also need to make these bolts somehow in the cutting machine. Cutting machine requires bar ingots. So where's the cutting machine? Here, next to the compressor. Made 5. Okay, so I'm going to need more of these anyway. So cutting machine cut this twice. invar ingot that I put in that was turned into a bolt. Excuse me, a rod. And now into 4 bolts that I need. And that is everything to make the gear anyway. 1 gear. And Invar's in there. And in here. As well as in here. Continuing here, I need to press the Invar. I'll just compress that many. And continue here. With my Invar plate, 8 of them. And craft a heat-proof machine casing. Go. Completed 5 tasks. 6 tasks. I'm not sure if all those were tasks. I just know I got 5 notifications and then 1 more. So reward to get 1 more machine casing and experience. And I don't know what else I completed in the text tree here. Go through and see if there's anything around here. Oh, I can upgrade my backpack. Anyway, continuing. What was completed? Thought that was a generator. Oh, drills. I found drills. So I mean, I don't know about this drill, but found drills. That's how you make a stainless steel drill. Perhaps this will help me. How did I complete that task? Hold on, what's going on here? So that was in warning high voltage. But over here, oh, did the reward give me 5 of these? Give me 6, I think. I only created 1 of these. So yeah, moving along here quite smoothly. Excuse me. I was going to well, let me see if I can figure out this drill now that I know there are drills here. So stainless steel drill. Can be made in an assembler. So if I go through the assembler's recipes, might be able to spot the drill here quickly. Somewhere over here. So copper drills and bronze drills I can make easily. Aluminum drills, not so easily. Gold and stainless steel drills, also not so easily. Steel drills, I can make relatively easily. I have analog circuits, item pipes, tin cable, iron gears. I can make steel drill heads. I can make. So if I set as default recipe, will this show up somewhere? Still would have to use this menu, wouldn't I? Excuse me. Excuse me again. So I will need to find this in the assembler every single time. To do so, there's analog circuits, the motors I have. So honestly, if I just figure out the drill head here, I might be able to put it together. So put some steel in the compressor. 24. Once the Invar is done here. Or at least that one last one that is being processed. And grab the curved steel plates, as well as bolts, and these curved steel plates. I think I'm going to need rods as well. So grab some more of this steel ingot. Head over here. I believe this works in here. It does. So I will create that many. And some steel bolts. That many. Go from there. So grab the steel curved plate and go over here. So how did this go? Not like that. What item was it? Titanium. Drill head. This is the steel drill head. So if I click here and in here, I found it. So steel plates, curved plate, and I also need steel gears. I'm missing steel gears first off. Make a few of those. And need rings first to do so. So some rings. And I need another hammer. Don't have the iron to make another hammer in my inventory. So I need to grab some iron and continue here. Like this. Here, make some rings. 24 of them. And go from there. So some rings in here. Some gears like so. I'll grab some more steel plates, head over to the crafting table, and continue with this process like this. Yes. Okay, so I can make 2 steel drill heads. And go from there. I just need a quick reminder of how the recipe looked like. Where does this go? This way. Over here. Somewhere. Be going the wrong way. I pass it. I don't think I passed it. Head in from the other direction, the other side. Counting up. There we go. Go around here. Over here. Go into here. And into here. So I have the steel drill heads. I need iron gears and rust I have. So I will put this later. 2 of these. Tin cable. And iron gears. So I have some iron plates and some iron bolts. Okay, I forgot how to make the gears. Need more iron plates first. So I will compress some iron as well. Check the processes here. Looks as though this needs to process further. Burn here. Here. This needs to go here. And this over here into here. So, continuing. I will pick this stuff up and put away this basic upgrade over in this chest. And this black dye in one of these chests. This one will do. Could put away this bronze item input hatch in here as well. It's the same mod. And this rotten flesh here. Continuing over to the compressor, we'll grab my iron plates, all of them, and make some gears. Go. 3 of them. So I need one more. So we'll grab some iron ingots and use it in here to make all the bolts that I am able to. And continue over here. Make one more gear. Okay, so how does this go? Steel drill head, gears, analog circuits, some tin wire, something else. Back into the assembler I go. Till I reach the drills. Right here. And now into here. Into here. Over here. Motors and item pipes is what I'm missing. So motors are in here. I need 4 of them. And item pipes, I believe I still have some in here. 4 of those as well. So I will go over here and place item pipes, motors, gears, drill heads that are steel, and the rest as well. There we go. I have 8 steel drill heads that I will put into the quarry. Perhaps I will get other types of resources since last time I believe these were bronze, if I remember correctly. Check quickly. Yeah, they were bronze. So now this should function. What am I missing? Steam quarry uses steam and drills to produce resources over time. Each operation has a low chance to consume the drills, so you'll want to provide it with plenty of replacements. The good news is good news is the system creates more resources than it takes to create the drills required to run it, meaning it is self-sustaining once you fully automate it. To learn how to, to, to learn more about building it, you can check out the in-game guide. No, different drills and tiers will yield different ores, so check the uses to best target the ores you want the most. Make sure your output is large enough to accommodate all ore types, or use multiple output hatches so you don't miss any ores. I don't know why this isn't working. Perhaps if I place this again. Hmm. Perhaps more output hatches? We'll go go to the house. Go to the house and continue over here. Item, input hatch, and take one of these. So now I will back to the quarry and put it over here. Like so. Oh, this doesn't need to be upgraded. Why is this an input hatch and an output hatch? They hard to make. Item, output hatch. Doesn't look like the recipes are working, and don't see it anywhere in here to give me the recipe. So perhaps in here? Yes. Item, output. Oh, I could just do this. There you go. Item output hatch. And jump back down here. Place this here. The steel. I upgrade this in here. Can I upgrade this way? Not. Okay. Well, that is one more output. In any case, good to know that that works. But the whole quarry does not work. It has steam. Could be down here. No. Try some thing here. So this is an item output. It's not my drill. This is my drill. New here. Item inputs. Change this to an output and change this into an input. Take these steel machine casings back. And place the output here and the input here. Input has those. There's more space here in the output. This is still not active. Feel free to leave a comment in the section below on what is going on here. I will leave this for now and go back home to the house using the home teleport command and go to the quest book here. Okay, where was I? Need to make these wires, so do they just go in here? No. This has to probably be turned into plates first. One plate at a time. A cupron, excuse me, cupron, oh, plate, to be exact. And grab these plates. Make some wire. 2 at a time. Until I have enough. I think I already have enough in there. Although this also takes the wire, so I don't think it is going to be enough. It's going to be close, know that much. Continuing here, I will check and see how many I need exactly for this part. I need 7. A couple of phantoms over here. Leave the phantoms be. And work my way over here to the polarizer. And polarize 7 in here. And while that polarizes, I will reroute the power here. Perhaps not. We'll just put some sticks in here. Get this up and running. And go back upstairs to craft other components. I already have basic machine halls made. And I have multiple, so be able to make this. Blast furnace. All these resources here. So will I use my tunnel here under the house, excuse me, in the basement of the house, and go over here and grab some stone, as well as some cobblestone. And I think I have some machine casings, excuse me, basic machine halls. I called them casings earlier too, to make what I need here. Furnace, and to make the blast furnace, you need, excuse me, iron and smooth stone. So to make this, I will need more iron. Put away this iron while I'm here. And I'll grab 5 iron ingots, excuse me, ingots, and grab smooth stone out of the furnace once I cook some up. 3. Put the rest of this away. Oh. What I meant to do. Need 3. Kill this phantom while it's here. And continue to the furnace. Make some smooth stone. And what else do I need? a tin wire. Excuse me, tin cable. That is a steel machine casing, not a basic machine hull. That is one task complete. Of the energy input hatch using the basic machine hull and tin cable to do so. I have the smooth stone now ready to go, and I will make something here in a moment using the crafting table, which will be crafted by me. I've killed those hostile mobs. I will do so, like so. Blast furnace, and now electronic blast furnace. Oh, these have to be magnetic. That's why I put them in here. I do need more food here in a moment as well. So we'll teleport to the first floor and then work my way to the kitchen first. Grab some food. And go from there. One of these. Another thing here. This cooked mutton. And I'll put the rest away. Keep the cooked pork chop in hand. Well, I find something else to eat. A potato has been cooked. Throw it on the ground first, and then change it out for some rotten flesh. Eat the potato, throw the rotten flesh on the ground, and continue. Back over here. Finish this electric blast furnace. Electric best friend. Excuse me. Continuing here. Just need these coils. 8 coil to be exact. To do so, need rubber sheets. Do I still have rubber sheets? I do not. Do I have paper? I also do not have paper. So I will pick this up first. Put some of this oil in here. Pretty much all of it. And this back. And continue to the sugarcane once I sleep. And now that the light is off, I will grab sugarcane. I will not be harvesting the farm this time around, as I do want to complete this quest. So that is all the sugarcane that I have to work with at the moment. still am not going to be upgrading this till later, once I have the time and willpower to dedicate myself and do that over here. So continuing this way, I have another sugar cane here. I do. Add the sugar cane, turn it into paper, in the crafting table, and now put the paper in the bronze mixer so it can mix with the synthetic oil to create some rubber sheets. Once I have those rubber sheets, I'll need this copper nickel wire. So excuse me, I'm going to need 64 copper nickel, or excuse me, it's not copper, excuse me, cupron nickel cable. This creates 3. So 1 cupron nickel per. So I have enough. I need more nickel to make that happen. So I will put away this iron dust and copper, as well as the steel. This can go in here. And put away this invar. I think there's some copper in here, excuse me, nickel in here that I could use, although it's not going to create all that many. Nickel dust. 2. So I need copper dust to make that happen. It has some copper dust. 30. Grab these rubber sheets here in a moment. So it looks like I might have to go mining next episode to get nickel. Or I figure out quarry there to figure out why it is not quarrying resources that I need to, excuse me, the quarry will work when I fix it and have figured out the problem to it. In any case, I have the rubber sheets here to make some of this cable. And make 1 coil. 1 coil is all I have made so far. So I will use this chest to hold on to. These resources that I'm working with right now. Just put away all the resources here that I'm working with. Like so. Cover sheets as well. And put away these. Over in here. Take out these in here. Take the iron dust over in here. Put the crushed coal, coal crushed dust in here. And go from here to get ready to go mining. I'll put away the buckets and the bow as I do not need them to go mining. We'll need torches. Preparing here to go mining next episode. We'll keep that. We'll put away the wrench and the lever here. Doesn't look like I need the sides for the moment. Put away the rest of this. And refill the steam mining drill with more coal. It's coal dust, coal. So, and also we'll be needing water to power the steam mining drill. So, get my boat ready. And put away my sticks. Also need to grab coal on the way. Mostly just looking for nickel though. I will need food. And for the water situation, I will see if this works. I have a full bucket. I believe that worked. Let me test it out here. We'll break some stone. That is going down. It's filled up again. That is filled up again. 1,787 millibuckets. This is unlimited. I don't know. But I will fill this fluid tank up with more water just in case. And go from there. And not place water with this. I can only pick up water. So we'll need a bucket after all for the time being to fix that water over there. Place it over here. And continue back over here. And what else do I need? To put away the stone. Keep this on hand. And grab some food. Put my potion over here. Grab some food. I have a pork chop. Grab some chicken as well. I will cook 8 chicken at once in there and continue. Grab some bread, carrots, and a strawberry, perhaps? Barrel cactus. There we go. And bok choy, just in case I need more food than that. So that is everything there. I will empty this before finishing up this episode, just to have everything ready and operational, processing stuff while I come back and I'm in world around the house so that I have resources at the ready. Throw this in here, take out the coke. Don't think I have any more coal though. 25. This way. So a little bit more coke on its way. Also have to mine coal, or figure out a way to automate the compression of the dust here like this. So I'll let that run. We still have one more stack of coal just in case. And I'll take the bronze out of here and refill this steam blast furnace. And here's the other one as well. Like my steel production this episode is fairly sufficient. And I have built up some kind of a stockpile of steel here to work with in future episodes in this series. Looks as though I'll have plenty of bronze to work with as well. In any case, I believe that is everything I wanted to do. Maybe I'll clean this out as well where I go. And this. So the resources away. And feel free to leave a comment down in the section below about the quarry there and item pipes, as I still don't know how to work the item pipes in this mod pack. I will be sure to look at your comments and use it to help me figure my way out here in Neotech, in this world not found. So I need these rubber sheets to put away here or there, here. First one I was thinking of. I think that's everything. So I have all this to go through. So I will fill this up, take this out, and work my way over to that one spot I stand and look out towards Atlantis.